Is $10,000 truly within reach for XRP? The rising interest from Wall Street and the statements of leading financial experts make the concept seem increasingly plausible, even though it sounds ridiculous at first. The Ripple-backed cryptocurrency XRP has always been volatile, but now that large banks like Fidelity are paying attention, its future may be bright. The fact that XRP's price could reach unprecedented heights due to Wall Street's curiosity is even more intriguing. Envision a scenario where the value of your XRP investment could surge to $10,000 per coin. Although it may appear fantastical, this is really rather realistic in the world of finance. The future of XRP is beginning to take shape, as prominent figures in the finance community assess its value. Digital currencies led by XRP are gaining traction in the financial sector, where they are being considered more seriously by both institutional investors and conventional banks. But why is XRP suddenly becoming so popular, and how does it differentiate itself from the thousands of other cryptocurrencies out there? Could the financial markets force XRP to a level we never imagined it could reach? In this video, we will examine Fidelity's analysis in detail and see how their findings may lead to a scenario where the value of XRP reaches $10,000. We will explain the various elements, such as institutional investments and technological breakthroughs, that are contributing to the possibility that XRP is about to experience an unprecedented surge in value. So let's examine the possibility of XRP reaching $10,000 in value and the impact of Wall Street's engagement on its future in more detail. The response may take you by surprise. A digital payment system with practical uses, Ripple, XRP, stands out from the crowd of cryptocurrencies because it is more than simply another token. The team at Ripple Labs set out to fix a major issue with the international monetary system with their creation of XRP. The arduous and time-consuming procedure of sending money abroad. It might take days, if not weeks, and incur hefty costs to send money across international borders using traditional banking methods. XRP's primary goal from the start has been to facilitate more efficient, cheaper, and quicker transactions across various currencies. The XRP supporting company, Ripple, isn't doing nothing. They have been making great strides in integrating XRP into the payment systems of big banks, financial institutions, and payment providers all over the globe. No rocket science here. Sending money abroad is as simple as sending an email. Partnerships with major financial institutions like Santander and American Express have resulted from this strategy. The Ripple's network has gone global, linking financial institutions and payment processors to facilitate better cross-border money transfers. But XRP's path hasn't been without its bumps. Authorities have found it difficult to determine if XRP is a security or a currency, which has led to difficulties such as regulatory monitoring. The future of XRP is still up for discussion because of the uncertainties caused by these legal challenges. Whatever the case may be, XRP has weathered the storm and is looking like a future star among digital assets in the financial sector. So, what gives XRP its current allure to Wall Street? While XRP is a great contender for institutional investors seeking solid scalable solutions in the cryptocurrency industry because, to its practical applications and collaborations, the value of XRP might skyrocket as more and more banks adopt it, and Wall Street is taking note. What, however, does this imply for XRP's value? Now let's take a look at how XRP could skyrocket if traditional finance becomes more involved. A major and well-regarded global financial institution, Fidelity, has been closely monitoring XRP. In the realm of investing, as a major participant in the financial sector, Fidelity's analysis is highly regarded. Fidelity has recently come around to the idea that XRP and other cryptocurrencies could be good long-term investments. When a traditional financial behemoth is interested in XRP, what is it about the coin that piques their interest? According to the specialists at Fidelity, XRP is well positioned to dominate the digital payment market because of its practical applications and relationships with big banks. In contrast to the majority of speculative cryptocurrencies, for institutional investors, XRP's practical applications, particularly in international money transfers, are a major selling point. In their analysis, Fidelity delves further into the potential drivers of XRP's value, such as its scalability. The low transaction cost and lightning speed of XRP are two of its biggest selling points. Transactions on the XRP network settle in seconds, in contrast to Bitcoin's minutes-long processing times. Financial institutions rely on these efficiencies to quickly and affordably transfer huge sums of money around the world. A possible increase in XRP's value might occur if an increasing number of financial institutions and payment providers start using the cryptocurrency for these types of transactions. The increasing tendency toward regulatory clarity regarding digital assets is another element that Fidelity considers in their study. There is a trend towards more defined regulations for cryptocurrencies, which has been a source of uncertainty in many areas. One major obstacle to XRP's and other cryptocurrencies' broad acceptance may be the lack of clarity surrounding their function on the part of governments and regulators. Institutional investors will feel more comfortable diving into the XRP market, according to Fidelity, thanks to this regulatory certainty. In sum, according to Fidelity's research, XRP is heading in the direction of increased adoption, driven in large part by the involvement of institutional investors. The continued success of XRP in the banking industry has its potential price increase to $10,000 is becoming increasingly plausible. Ongoing legal disputes and the overall volatility of the cryptocurrency market are two of the remaining obstacles. But it's still not out of the question that XRP might soar to new heights. First, we'll look at the broad strokes of what can propel XRP's value toward $10,000.